What's happening, everybody? Yeah. What's going on? Do I have everything set up properly? I hope so. Yeah. Think. Yeah. There. Perfect. It's been a couple days, everybody. Yeah. I know, right? I had to take a couple days to myself. Just going over some notes here. There's some wild things happening in the world right now. You all not see this bullshit? Yeah. By the way, I'm day 6 sober now. What's up, everybody? I'm just looking at the mainstream media BS on my TV. I can't believe what's going on in the world, everybody. It's crazy. Yeah. So we're all screwed. Fun facts. Yeah. Now that I have a sober state of mind and I've studied everything up until now, I can pretty much say that we're screwed. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before society collapses. I mean, it's starting already in Britain. In Britain, Britain's burning. Face it, Britain is a write-off. Yeah, oh yeah, they're gonna be leaving Britain. Yeah, they're gonna be like, fuck it, bulldoze it, start over. Yep. At this point, yep, because it's fucked. Yeah, and pretty much the rest of the world's falling apart too. So I'm just sitting back, relax, and enjoy the ride. How's everybody else doing? Hey, I'm glad I'm sober. Check it out. Got a nice cold glass of iced tea. That's lemon iced tea, homemade. Pretty good. And I got a coffee on the go as well. Pretty talented. Uh, my opinion right now, Trudeau won't admit that he let in terrorists. That's bad news bears. Hockey season, you can bet your ass is going to be canceled. Matthews is captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's different. I might go live again today. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I will tell you this. I am predicting, like I predicted before, I'd say about 2 years. If you don't know what you're doing in about 2 years, if you don't know how to survive out in the woods and to survive off grid within 2 years, you're screwed. Within the next 2 years, this time, not next year, but by 2026, we won't have what we have now. There'll be nothing left. The only people that will be able to survive are going to be the ones that know how to go out there and actually go and live off grid and that know how to hunt and fish. Look around, the cities are falling apart. They plan on doing mass immigration, so I plan on being out of the city by next year. By next summer, the latest. Because I know the summer after that, it's going to be complete chaos. they'll bring in too much people, and they won't have where are they going to put them. They already have that crisis now. It's going to balloon into a more serious crisis. Does anybody not see this, or am I just the only one? Right? If you're trapped in the city, it'll be completely overpopulated. There won't be enough food coming into the city to feed the population that's in the city. New York is having this problem, right? Kyle, welcome back to the channel. I am feeling better, thank you. Yep. Day 6. Where's it, day 5? Something like that. Either way, it's going great. Feeling a lot better. Appetite's come back a lot too. Yeah. The last 2 days, I took time to myself, relaxed, and did some reflecting. Some cooking as well. And and thinking, looking around at everything, going, all the bad stuff that's happening around the world. I think we got God giving us warnings, right? Especially it's straight out of the Bible. Yeah, it is. Come on, you can't say all this is a coincidence. Okay, all this bad stuff that's happening. Look at all the gay stuff that's happening. All everything that's going against Christianity and going against God. All the evil that's happening right now on the planet. And God's given us these little hints. He's dropping hints here and there. Like, hey, you better cut this shit out, right? It's like you're gonna get it, you know? I'm gonna hit the reset button. Yeah. I'll flood your ass. Right? I'm gonna make it rain. Yeah. God will make it rain, but not like this. No. More like turns on the tap and walks away. Yep. And then the whole place just floods. Mm-hmm. And floods and floods and floods. And those who don't know how to swim are shit out of luck and they drowned. And then some. I know that's harsh, but. And then you got the wars. You got the wars happening. So here's the thing. Kamala Harris, all right? Dumb as a post. Okay? That's somebody who rode the short bus to school wearing a helmet trying to lick the window. All right? I'm not even kidding you. That one, yep. The snuzzberries taste like snuzzberries. Oh man, I'm going to hell. Sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. Uh, I don't think you can fix that kind of stupid. No. So if you let somebody like that run your country, someone like that will run your country into the ground. Justina Trudeau is a tranny or whatever. I don't know what to call him. It, he, she. I don't know. Depends on. He's a drama teacher, so he might be. He's like Mr. Dress Up, or she's Mr. Dress Up. She's Mr. Dress Up. Justina, you need to clarify what you are. Don't give a speech about it. Just clarify. Are you a male? Yes or no? How do you identify? I can't even say that with a straight face. Justina, how do you identify it? I'd like a reporter to ask that. I really would. That would be great. That'd be awesome. Justina, how do you identify today? And just to see his reaction, right? He could barely hold it together. The last press conference. Everybody's got evidence that these two clowns are terrorists that tried to bomb Toronto. They had the intention of bombing Toronto, and then slicing and dicing people in the street. And then Justina's like, "Oh, I don't know. We're doing everything we can to investigate." They were let in through your office. They came in to the country in 2017 when you were in office. They put the paperwork through your office. Your office cleared them to come in the country. It's an open and shut case, asshole. You're responsible. They were cleared through your office. That's how fast I just did the investigation for you. How clear do you I'm doing the best I can. Here, he gets up on the podium. He's like, "I'm doing the best I can for Canadians. And let me be clear. I am doing a thorough, we are doing a thorough and taking this very, very seriously." Tries to be all serious like that. Guess what? I'm in. Nice. Cool. Right on. Good job. Welcome back to the channel, dude. That's a pretty good impression. Actually, no, it's not. I got a more manly voice than he does. I can't do the girly voice thing. Nah. But I can't. I could barely do an impression of that clown with a straight face. Yeah, barely. I don't know how anybody can. Yeah, I don't want to lie to my country. No. That guy is lying to us nonstop. Nonstop. Like, I didn't let Muslim terrorists into the country. I'm not letting mass immigrants from India into the country. No. They're not pooping in our streets. They're not pooping on our beaches. They're not terrorizing our streets in Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Vancouver. Cheryl, what's going on? I had to have a little rant today. It's been a couple days, so yeah. I'm doing great. Here I am with my iced tea, my coffee. Yeah. Appetite came back big time. I ate so much food yesterday and the day before that. I pretty much gained 10 pounds, lost 5 pounds, I think, on the toilet today. Speaking of which, so I checked the weather this morning, right? You're in Port Stanley right now. I'm in Alberta, all right? So when you're sitting on the throne in the morning, I don't do Facebook, okay? But I will scroll through. I'll check the weather. I stay off mainstream, and then I'll do the YouTube thing, right? So I'm checking the weather, and it goes, "Oh, chance of thunderstorm." Oh my god, okay, no worries, cool, right? Thank you. I like this one. Yeah, it's nice. Um, it's nice and light to wear around the house. Uh, so I'm sitting there, oh, and I hear this big crack of thunder. Or no, before I was on the toilet. Sorry, I was sleeping. I was finally asleep, and I wake up, and in my dream, it's thundering, and then nice, right on. Enjoy the time at the beach, right? You'll have a wicked thunderstorm coming in about 2 days. Yeah. By the time you leave, there'll be one rolling in from Alberta. It woke me up. So I was like, what the hell's going on? And the lightning was so bright, it came right through my eyelids. My eyelids were closed. And it was so fucking loud. So it kept being loud. So I'm trying to do my business in the bathroom. I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to check the weather. I'm like, what the hell's going on, right? I checked the weather last night, nothing. Like, chance of thunderstorm, 30%. The hell's going on? All of a sudden, it was so loud. I shit you not. Okay? It was so loud, shook the building, shook me, shook the toilet, shook my body. It woke up my soul. Okay? And the floor, everything, the sky, holy fuck. Sorry my language, but I mean, wow. Like, it was pulsing. And then another one went like that too. And I'm like, light storm my ass. Right? Yeah, so keep an eye out. Because it's slowly moving into the prairies right now. And Regina, um, I know Regina's getting hit today. And then it'll be going into Manitoba. And then eventually Brandon will see it. Right? Manitoba. And it's a slow storm too, because that storm lasted for about 45 minutes, and it was long, and it was violent, very violent. The lightning was so bright, and it like right after the lightning was like the massive ear piercing smashes of thunder, and it was body vibrating. Like, it didn't matter where you were. If you were in a structure, it didn't matter. It rumbled the ground, the building, your body. I knew one of those storms was coming this year. At least one rolls through at least once a year, right? And it was about to hail. It was like pea-sized hail. So I know that storm was the beginning of one that's gonna build. And then when I check the radar, it actually is building up. And they've got like this great big now red area of storm that's moving into the prairies. If I check, well, I'd have to check afterwards actually. But last time I did check, it was moving along. Maybe the Weather Network has it on already. I doubt it. Maybe. We'll see. Because there's a lot of active weather across the prairies today. That's for sure. And then depending on the jet stream, how it goes. Well, they're not showing it yet. But depending on how it goes across. Right now we had a line of storms that came out of the Rockies that were small. And the one that rolled through this morning was tiny. When I watched it on the radar, and it rolled through, it was red. It was pure red on the radar, which is bad, by the way. But it was just a tiny storm. And if that tiny storm was that loud, that violent for over 30 minutes, and it was loud, like it was to the point where even I had the I'm pointing over at it now. I have a surge protector for all my electronics, and I didn't even trust the surge protectors. Nope, the surge protectors came right out of the wall. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't trusting it. No, if you guys seen the lightning that we seen here today, all across Alberta, I'm pretty sure social media is lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, if you check to see the lightning that rolled through Edmonton today, yeah, for sure. And anything that's so like it would be Edmonton, Fort Saskatchewan, um, Cold Lake's gonna see. um, Saskatoon, Regina, um, Brandon. Trying to think of a few other places. Yeah, but definitely keep an eye out. And start prepping. Damn it. If you guys don't know how to start a fire, I told you guys start a fire. Learn how to start a fire in the woods, you know? Not literally, but learn how to build a campfire properly. Okay? Always carry lighters with you if you're backpacking. Carry a pack of lighters with you. Just in case, you never know. Buy yourself a pack of Bic lighters, put them in a backpack. They stay in that backpack. That's your bug out backpack. Goes with you camping, camping only. That's it. It's also good. It's also good to learn how to rub two sticks together and get some flint. Learn that. Uh, Learn how to build a shelter out in the woods. If between now and the next 2 years, go camping. Make the camping experience like a go with a camping instructor. Now, find a group, a survival group that goes out for a weekend, and you get a survival instructor where the instructor will teach you how to build a fire, how to build a shelter, and how to fish if you don't know how. Okay, and how to trap or hunt quick and give you a crash course. Okay, that if you were stuck out in the wild, this is how you would survive. Believe me, you're gonna need these skills. All right. If you want to live when shit hits the fan, because shit's hitting the fan all around. So, and we can't rely on the government now. It makes you think we're going to be able to rely on the government when shit hits the fan. Come on, guys. Don't be naive. I don't have to spell it out for you. Come on, don't be naive. The government is completely unreliable now in Canada and the United States and in the UK. So when absolute chaos erupts here in Canada and the United States, like it is in the UK, what makes you think you can rely on the government to stop absolute chaos? The government in the UK is not stopping absolute chaos. Hell, they're not even putting out martial law, and there's no army hitting the streets. Smart people are taking off because the end of the world's coming. So it's inevitable. When I say the end of the world, I mean the end of the world as we know it. All right. This. How does this asshole get back on the channel? Look at that guy. Bye bye. You speak Chinese. I speak a good English and a bad English. Yeah. It's the end of the world as we know it. Our world, right now as we know it, is done. It's gone. Some of you are still stuck in 2019 because you're still under that security mindset where it's too much of a shock. Everything from 2020 to now has been too much of a shock to you. Growing up your whole life, you're like you just can't understand how the whole world just changed in 4 years, right? Then there's others who have realized, oh shit, the world's about to collapse, I need to get the hell away from society and do it quick, right? Yeah, I shaved my beard. For now. For now. I'm gonna let it grow back, don't worry. But it's the end of the world as we know it. The security of the world that we used to have, that mindset is gone. Yeah. That world, that world's there. It's the world's changing, and the world is gonna change very, very fast. If we thought it was changed from COVID to now in a drastic change, it's about to go. We're gonna now. We now went from being on a 3-lane highway going this way in one way direction to a 6-lane highway going in the same direction, only we're now in the super fast lane with our foot to the floor with the pedal, and our world's burning around us, literally. And it's not climate change. Climate change, hey, guess what? They taxed us to death for what, the last 2 years? Guess what? The world's still on fire. No way. Oh, hang on a sec. I thought my tax paying dollars was going to fix climate change. Right? It was going to stop forest fires and floods, right? Oh, and I was supposed to get more money back than what I was paying into. But I haven't seen a damn penny. Not one. Not even 5 cents. No nickel. No nothing. Oh yeah. And Dan and Jane Gaming, you know what? I'm gonna go off grid. Yeah. I'm going off grid, brother. You bet. Because the thing is, and I'm going far off grid. Oh yeah. Getting the hell away from society. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Everything's getting prepped this fall and this winter. By spring, it gets put into action. Yep. And that's a long journey in the spring. Will take me in, because I'm going back far enough into the woods that it'll take you a day trip. It'll take you a whole day to get back into my place. Oh, you will achieve it fast enough if you get rid of everything, and you go completely off grid again. Oh yeah. And you don't need much. No. No, you can even get yourself a tiny house. Yeah, you can even buy yourself one of those small winterized trailers, one of those all season trailers that the oil rig guys use. Like just a small little unit. Get yourself a small little unit that's less than 20 grand. Hell, you can even build one for less than 20 grand. And then you put that sucker on wheels, and you attach that sucker onto a four-wheeler, and then psh, you're off. You don't even have to have four-wheeler. You can get one of those little gators, one of those older gators, right? Like, get any kind of older off-road unit for a couple grand even. And then what you do is you get once you get yourself situated, right? With the with your off-roader and the trailer, and you clear yourself out a little spot out in the woods, right? What's going on, everybody? Once you clear your spot out in the woods and you got your dog, you get yourself an old snowmobile. Yeah. And then you make your trip. You only go into town I would only go into town maybe, or even anywhere close if I had to get any kind of supplies, maybe every 4 months, 6 months, something like that. Yeah, that's when I might see society, or I might go to a closest town. That'd be it. No one is. Calm your shit. Don't worry. Calm your tits. I gotta calm down with the coffee. There we go. Risk of thunderstorm. Oh, there's Quebec. No. Trying to see what else. What time is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Toronto's news. We'll be there. Let's see. What kind of bullshit there's. See, they never cover anything about those protests and how Toronto's going to shit. Nice. Cheryl, I will. I'll go check it out right now. See if I can. See if they will. Yeah. Hang on one sec. Was it under shorts? Yeah. You really like your Ford Edge, huh? Oops. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I checked it out. I liked and subscribed. Well, I already subscribed, but I like that one. But yeah, see, Israel is going to brace for attacks from Iran, everybody. I mean, it's only a matter of time before the slide is really real. Matthew, how's it going? Yeah. I liked my Cheryl. I always liked my Fords. I had a Ford F-350 before, Harley Davidson edition. It was nice. But we all need to disappear in the woods at some point. At some point, all our vehicles are going to be pointless, worthless. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but they're already. It is as well. Okay, glitch. It's the end of the kind of world that you are used to living in. The world is going to change all over again. Our world changed in 2020. The world before 2020 will never be the same ever again. We would never go back to what it used to be like before the bullshit happened in 2020. Okay? And our world is about to drastically change all over again even more worse, right? So nobody's saying we're going to explode, but you need to understand what I mean. Yeah, the live did freeze. Sorry. Glitch. What I'm saying is the thing, the world we know now again, like that we're trying to kind of get comfortable in, right? That we're still in kind of shell shock from 2020, and we're still kind of just getting used to, sort of getting used to, or whatever you want to call it. That's all going to get interrupted all over again. Yeah, that's all going to get shaken up like a, imagine that one of those snow globes, and like you shake it up and like everything goes, and you got to wait for everything to settle down all over again. You're like, okay, so now what are we all going to do? What rules are we going to have to follow now? What changes are you going to tell us what we can, like, it's like they keep changing everything on us, and it's like you guys are scrambling us up like a bunch of scrambled eggs in a frying pan right now. You know, that's how it feels like to be. You know, it does. It these politicians right now, these government leaders don't understand. They work for the people, but they're they're screwing us over. They're screwing over their own citizens. Two-tier policy, and I don't like it. It's freaking me out. Things are about to change all over again, and unless we stand up and do something about it, it's gonna get a lot worse. If we think it's bad now, no, no, this is the beginning. This is just a start. It's about to get a lot worse. Like to the point where they will control our bank accounts, and if we don't listen, and if we, I'll put for an example, they will put you on a point system. They will put cameras up on the streets. Okay. They will put you in 15-minute cities. They're already doing it in Europe. They will do it to us in North America. They were already presenting it to City Council here in Edmonton. Excuse me. I had a gas bubble there. Um, they, yes, they do. You're right. But if we give them full digital, what they want to do is they want to get rid of our ID. They want to make everything digital. So they want to make you have a digital ID, which means that they would control you digitally. Your fingerprint would be digital. Okay. And then they would have cameras up on the street corners that they already do. And then your license plate, they would have you in drones patrol certain areas, and they would score you at points. You would get pulled over, you would get deducted points. If you lost a certain amount of points, you would only be able to buy certain amount of things at the grocery store with so many points. Do you guys understand where we're going with this? Okay. Same with your fuel. You would only be able to get so much fuel because you only have so many points. You'd only be able to do so many things because you only have so many points. You lose so many points, and you're going to be limited to things you can't. Sooner or later, you won't be able to do shit, and then they can lock you up, and then you're going to owe them points. Then they're going to be able to come and arrest you because now you're negative points. Do you understand where this shit is going here? That is called communist control. They already do it to people in China. You don't follow the rules in China, they freeze your bank account. Okay? You break the law in China, you don't dare break certain laws in China. Because if they do, they turn around, they take money out of your bank account. Or they freeze the you won't be allowed to use your bank card that day. Or they'll suspend your bank card. Your first offense will be 3 days. Your second offense will be a week. Your third offense will be 3 weeks. You think I'm fucking kidding you? No. That's where we're headed. That's how a communist country lives. Communist countries make up their own rules. Okay? You have to follow the rules of the government. The government doesn't work for you. You have to work for the government. You're a slave to the government. That's where we're headed. Justina Trudeau wants us to be slaves. Okay? Wants us Canadians to be slaves. All right? And he wants America. And then Kamala Harris wants Americans to be slaves. So think about that. All right? Matthew, I'm keeping my eye on the UK. I'm praying for you guys. Right? Because there's going to be a revolt. There's going to be a revolt here too. What do you think's going to happen? There's gonna be a revolt here in Canada and the United States because the people are gonna have enough. We will not take this crap no more. No. We are not gonna let some clown run our country into the ground. Okay? We've got a gay clown that's committing one of the 7 major sins. One of the one of the 7 no. It's a major, major sin. It goes straight against God. And Justina Trudeau is leading the pack. Right? Yeah. Does he ever say God bless Canadians? Never. No. I called him the Antichrist. Actually, I called him Justina Trudeau and I called him gay back in 2020. When he started acting a little weird, okay, I called it then. Then I started realizing this man doesn't act like Trump. Trump turns around and actually says God bless America. Right? And if Justina was such a patriotic person like he says he is, he would say at least God bless Canadians. And he doesn't. Things started to add up and scandals and the way he lies to us and the way he's not there for people. He's literally not there for people. He can go around and see Sikh people and the Muslim community and Muslim temples, but he can't go see veterans on the street. He can't go see veteran homeless shelters. He can't go get the veterans off the street. Really? Really? Wow. Wow, Justina, wow. It just goes to show you. It just goes to show you who you're in bed with. Yep. Jagmeet Singh. Jagmeet and Justina. Sitting in a car. Are they naked? Fuck yeah, they are. We all know it, right? Yep. They probably do some freaky shit with this little. Can only imagine, right? Yeah. That's for another day. Anyways, no, it's been fun. It's been a good laugh. Yeah. I had to get that out. Yeah. Good times. What a shit show country we live in. Just sit here, sip my coffee, puff on the weed a little bit. At least I'm not drinking. Yeah. I'm happy to be away from that shit. Cheryl, you put on another new video, did you? Alright, hang on. You ain't looking for your one true love. Oh, that's good. Nice. That's a good one. You know, one of some, uh, my ex, what was it? Calm down. No one's messing with me. No one's being a troll. All right. Sorry, everybody. He's like a pit bull. All right. He is. All right. Sometimes I need to put him on a leash. um, what was it? Oh yeah, my ex, as of my last ex, she says to me, what was it 2022? She had had a couple drinks into her. I could tell, and she tried to get me to go meet up with her, and I'm like, no, right? And she's like, she was getting upset about it, and she's like, well, you know what? She goes, well, you're still single, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, that's because I broke your heart. I said, really? Really? Is that what you think? And she's like, yeah, that's what I think. I'm like, I, I'm going to break your heart right now, right? I said, you know, the Toronto Maple Leafs have been breaking my heart since I was 2 years old, since I was in diapers. Every single year. I said, so you can't even come close. Okay? These guys have been breaking my heart every single year. I said, no, I have ice in my veins, okay? You can't, no. Unless I've known you for 30 plus years, no. I laugh and walk away. That's why we haven't been back together in 4 years. Have a nice day. Still happily single. Yep. That's how you have more money, too. Oh, man. Newport. Newport, what's going on? You know, I seen you have what do you call that? Plus premium. Yeah. Cheryl wants to work for Ford. You know what, Cheryl? I bet you if you make a few videos and you go into the sales department and you say, "Hey, I need a job." You know, if you give me a chance at a job, that possibilities are endless. Well, yeah. Put some put a little bit more time into it and try to get a little bit creative with it more and Ford Clay Como plant is near me. Oh yeah? I'm setting the coffee down. That's the second coffee of the day. At least it's not the fourth. I'm pretty sure though, Cheryl, if if you were to if you were to create um, I got an idea actually. I got an idea for you. Hang on. It's coming. Hang on. Wait. And but I all right. Well, one thing. So how about a short and you know how most be creative. Here's most people, they send in what do you call it, a cover letter, right? And then they also, the resume is right after the cover letter kind of thing. And most departments are going to look at, most managers are going to look at that and be like, yeah, okay. They're going to quickly look at that and yeah, okay. Or they look at, they're scrolling through their email, right? But if you say um, your resume is video, right? Please see video attached, right? Here's what I'm thinking. Marcus the Kid, welcome back to the channel. I'm thinking, Cheryl, that if you do your resume as an introductory and have the forward edge stuff that you're doing, right? And get it, just make it a little bit more like that you want the job. Like, just so try to put try to make it as professional as if you want them to, give them a reason why they should hire you, is what I'm saying. Like, give them that video that, hey, this is my introductory video, and in that introductory, as you're explaining yourself, have the different models of the Ford, just like you were doing in that video, because you're on the right track there. Okay. And then you can also introduce yourself, give your work experience. This is why I love, and give an explanation. Remember, you want them, if I'm the employer, you want to tell me, Cheryl, basically, in that video, you want to express yourself and give me the reason why I should hire you, right? Say, I've been passionate about Ford. I love Ford. I always am trying to educate myself in my off time, right? And express myself in doing videos, even online, right? They see that kind of compassion, and you bring that to the table, then the manager is going to be, he's going to be blown, he or she will be blown away. They'll be like, yeah, I want to hire this person. Versus the person that goes, well, I graduated at business and university, and well, what'd you do for the other 4 years in university? What's your goals and what's your passion? Well, I'm not really sure yet, or anything like that. Like, a manager's going to sit there and be like, well, I'm not going to hire this clown, kind of thing. Mallory, yeah, and you're welcome. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Because if you were to sit down and actually put a video together like that, given your information and what kind of skills you have and what kind of passion you have for the vehicle and how much you want to learn, and that you're always willing to learn new things. Remember, that's key and important. You always put that in there. You're always willing to learn new things. All right? Because if an employer sees somebody that, if you come across as a know-it-all, like, you go ahead and try something. If you come across as a know-it-all to the employer is going to be like, well, this person can't be taught anything new. I'm going to think that right off the bat. I've had that being a supervisor. I've had guys come on the crew and they'd be like, oh yeah, well, I've done this for 10 years. Okay, that's great, but we do things differently on this crew. And like, there's obviously there's different ways to learn things. I've learned, I'll never know it all, man. I said like that to him, and I'm like, I learn something new every day. You always do. You just have to have an open mind to it. If you have an open mind to it, the options, it's limitless. It's unlimited. If you have that kind of mindset, I'm telling you, I know it sounds like I'm lecturing all of you right now, but I have learned so much because I had kind of a uh, I'd say like it was like a 60-40 closed mindset. Kind of like I had a chip on my shoulder when I was a little younger, and then gradually as I moved in later into my 20s, I started realizing, okay, maybe I should drop the chip on my shoulder and just shut up and listen. And then it was when I started listening and having, and someone had this conversation with me when I was in my mid 20s, okay? And I learned it then. I learned it the hard way as well. I always had to learn things the hard way, okay? Gayla, I am doing well, thank you. Thank you, sis, for dropping by. Okay? I hope you're doing well too. I will see you later on if you're on later on. I did, everybody. I learned the hard way that way. It was awesome. And I learned, I got told that you're never going to know it all. He's like, I don't even know it all. He said like that. And the guy owned his own trailer shop and truck and everything else, serviced his own units and whatnot, had all these tools, had everything, right? And I looked up to him. And so when he installed that into me, he said, like that, always take that, always have that in your mindset. You will learn something new every day. You just have to be willing to learn something new every day. Have that mindset that you can. There's something out there that you can learn. Somebody out there will show you something if they see that you have that positive mindset. But if you have that chip on your shoulder, oh, that negative energy will be there, and that positive energy won't be able to get in there, and you won't learn nothing. You won't learn squat. And from that moment on, up until now, and I'm 39 this year. So for the last what's that now? Now I have to do math. No, I'm kidding. 14 years. So for 14 years, I learned a whack load of stuff, and I mean a lot. And I'm still learning new stuff. I'm still learning new stuff today. You know, you can even if you don't have uh, like a library to go to anywhere near you or anything like that, there's always YouTube. Yeah, if you want to learn how to do something, go to YouTube. Search it in YouTube. Somebody out there has made a video. YouTube has become so popular now. Somebody out there has made it. We want to learn how to change a tire? Don't trust the first video you see on YouTube. Watch a few of them and then make your comparison, and then you be the judge. Okay? But I mean, there's some interesting stuff on YouTube. Yep. Better than cable. I wish I would have had YouTube growing up. Yeah, we had to learn everything the hard way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was no YouTube. No. No, there was like a book, a big book, and you had to look through it. And you're like, fuck, how does that go again? Shit. Yeah. There wasn't like a person explaining, now, when you take this part, don't turn around and take this part. It's like, shit, I'm already past that part. What do I do now? Damn it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go. It's been an hour. I'm only going to do 1 hour live streams. Okay? So, it's been nice seeing all of you. Guess what? Day 6 is tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm feeling awesome, by the way. Yeah. I've, the only thing I've done is puff down the weed vape every once in a while. It's been helping with my insomnia, okay, everybody? Yeah, kind of without that right now, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Well, at least if with that, I get my naps in and excuse me, and well, my appetite came back three on day three. Day three, my appetite finally came back, and then day four really kicked in, and then yesterday it was like I raided the fridge, I raided the cupboards, I raided the freezer. Oh, I did everything. Did bacon and eggs, and then I did one of those. Then I did a big salad, right? And that wasn't enough. I plowed through half a bag of Oreo cookies. Um, hang on, it gets worse. I had two peanut butter and jam sandwiches, and then I air fried 3 hot dogs, but I only ate two. And then what else? Hang on, there was one more thing. No, there wasn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crystal. Sorry. Hey, Crystal, how's it going? Sorry, I wasn't reading the comments there. I just seen them now. They were going right up in my face. I'm like, oh yeah, there's comments. Kayla, you missed me. You missed what I said this morning. Really quick recap. All right, I'll tell you all something really quick before I go. I've never had this happen before in my life, and if you ever do, it's scary. Okay. I was in like it must have been maybe in the middle of the thunderstorm or something, but there were some big booms going on, right? And I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go and take a crap and whatever. I'm sitting on the throne. I'm doing my business, and this massive jolt of thunder. Okay, as I'm sitting on the toilet, and I'm not making this up, the building shook, the ground shook, my body vibrated, the toilet vibrated, okay? My spine, my soul was awake, okay? The mirror shook, counter shook, things on the counter shook, okay? The building, literally, that's how loud it was, that's how violent it was. I was like, okay, I'm awake now. Like, I'm pretty sure my soul is awake, right? And the dead's awake. Yeah. I've never sat on the toilet before and had it vibrate. No, that's a first. That is a first. Yeah, when porcelain actually goes like that, because of thunder, yeah, and the thunder rolls, yeah. Oh, I thought I'd share that with you. That was an oh shit moment. Yeah, because I thought to myself, wow, because I just woke up because the storm woke me up. And usually when I wake up, I gotta do a number two. I don't know about most of you, but that's pretty routine for me. Okay? Like, I don't care. I'll share it with you guys. I don't care. You guys all know me, right? I just, I put it out there the way it is. I'm a straight arrow. So that's what happened, right? Few big cracks, thunder. I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta go, right? I gotta go to the bathroom. I better go to the bathroom before it shuts off the lights, and I'm gonna be stuck in the dark in there, or something. I know the phone has a flashlight, but still. And so I'm in there, and I'm sitting down in the toilet. And man, I'm like, not even like I'm trying to get this huge ass log out from all the food I ate yesterday, and all of a sudden it's boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was and those cracks thunder, they were loud for about, I like I said earlier, for about just over 30 minutes. And we hadn't had that all summer. I knew a storm like that was coming through at some point this summer. But yeah, like I said, like my soul was awake at that point. My soul was probably half asleep and I just gotten on the crapper. I maybe have been on the throne for like 60 seconds, maybe even after 60 seconds, and all of a sudden it vibrated on me. I'm like, I don't have a vibrate button. What the fuck? Somebody installed something I don't know about here. I'm looking around like, this is nuts. My glass of water, went like that. Okay, that, yeah. I mean, like that noise. Yeah, like I said, social media probably lit up like a Christmas tree from this morning. So I'll go check it out and see what see, because I'm pretty sure it woke up everybody in the whole city. Yeah, if you slept through that's a miracle, because that shit was ear piercing. There's no way you slept through that. No, like that was loud like that. Have you guys ever heard the kind of ear piercing thunderclap that would literally scare your soul? Like literally, it would terrify your soul. Right? I'm not like I'm talking the kind of terrified that, imagine being scared shitless, basically, like the most scared you've ever been scared in your life, when somebody like sneaks up on you, like, and scares crap out of you, like Halloween type scare, and you're like, ah! Like that kind of scare, like you're walking around your house and all of a sudden, what, bam, like that, and it was like really super loud, like that's what I mean, like supersonic ear piercing. It was like, it'll make you go like that, and it made me go like that, and then the fucking toilet vibrated, like, holy shit. Like the fucking earth, man. I'm looking up there. I'm like, God, I did not piss you off, man. There's nothing to, whatever it is, not my business. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Leave me alone, please. Oh, please forgive me of my sins. Move along. I didn't do it. All right, I'm out of here. I'm hungry. You all have a safe and blessed day. I'm gonna get back to doing live stream on a daily basis. Um, I've been checking in with mom on a daily basis too. So yeah, and birthday's right around the corner too. Yeah, I'm gonna be an old man. I only got one more year left in my 30s, and then next year is the big 4-0. I'm thinking I'm still gonna go Jasper for my big 4-0. Yeah, even though the ice field's still there and the skywalk is still good, and yeah, I think I'm still gonna have plans for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna let it ruin it. No, because I already went to Lake Louise, and going back to Lake Louise, it wouldn't be the same. You'd be like, I've already been here before, and Jasper's on the bucket list. So, Bam Bam Maple Leafs fan. Nice to see that. Nice. All right, I'm out of here. Might do a live stream later on tonight. If not, I'll definitely do a live stream tomorrow morning. Take care of each other. Stay safe. God bless. And remember, don't get caught up in the mainstream media's lies and bullshit. Okay? Trust only yourselves. Okay? Don't trust mainstream media. They're full of lies. Okay? Don't trust Democrats. Don't trust liberals. Okay? Unless you want shit to keep hitting the fan. All right? All right. I'm out of here. Thanks for listening and putting up with me. All right? You guys are unique for putting up with me. Yeah, even now I don't even know how I put up with me. Okay, you guys are troopers. Yeah, give yourselves a pat on the back, okay, and a gold star, okay. Have a nice day.